should get a little more shine for what he has done for marginalized communities in his own way. Kyrie Irving, you see how he fired Rockefeller and he brought on his stepmama to be his agent? You don't get a lot of black agents, and you absolutely don't have black women sports agents
Mhm.
put her on. I can remember back in 2020 when WNBA, NBA was about to pop off and all that good stuff. There were a lot of players, a lot of sisters who didn't want to play. But then, the flip side is they didn't play, they didn't get paid. They didn't have no money. And they
Mhm.
don't get paid like the male stars.
Mhm.
He put up $1.5 million to be like, I think it was
For
a
the
million and a
salaries.
half.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the like you're not gonna get paid, I'll subsidize you here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What do you think about how he has supported black women in what they do with regards to professional sports?
It's dope. A lot of people got a problem with Kyrie for a lot of various things. I have always liked he marches to the beat of his own drummer. I appreciate that he is supportive of various different causes, including this one. And I think that it's a smart thing to hire your family member as your agent. Keep that money in house. You know what I'm saying? Makes all the sense to me.
Christina said he ain't that smart. She said he believes that the world is flat. Next.
I mean, he ain't
This is
perfect.
true.
You know what I mean? The dude got into Duke. He's intelligent, And I would classify Kyrie as mercurial. Like, I would define him as a very mercurial individual.
You
And
need to define material for me right now, because I don't know what that
SAT
word is.
words on Straight No Chase of the podcast.
a little strange here and there.
Okay.
He's unique.
I got to look that one up.
But he to John's point, he marched to the beat of his own drum, and I'm good with that. I think he's a poor teammate if it comes to individual types of things in terms of how he supports certain causes like Black Lives Matter. He wanted to tell the players, don't go play basketball in the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
There were bigger things at play. I agreed with him. I'm not mad that they went to go play, but I thought it was something bigger that was going on. But the players took stands in different types of ways.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that he hired his mother is fantastic. Stepmother. Well, some people call it stepmom and mom.
Right.
But I got you. There was a study that was done, and even like some agents will say this: when black athletes get rich or they become, these multimillionaires, what typically happens is they hire like a white agent.
Mm-hmm.
They get a white wife. They surround themselves with these white individuals who help support their career, and then divorce rate 50%. So half of them divorce their wives, white wives. White wives get half of their money, and that money then goes to their next husband, who's also probably going to be white. It just we don't get a chance to see that money that those athletes make remain in our community. And for him to hire his mother-in-law, it gives us more avenue to keep that money within our community.
Took you a minute, but I was waiting for you to get there. It took you a minute,
but
you got there.
Plane, baby.
You got there.
Got you. So I'm proud of him to do something like that, man, because you don't really see a lot of situations with people of his stature, his money, where the money remains in our community. Typically, it goes some other place.
Right.
He understands the game, and he's signed enough of these contracts at this point to kind of know what's going on, and he probably trusts his family member intrinsically as opposed to his agent who just has a business relationship with him or whatever. It makes all the sense in the world to me. I also love it when athletes are their own agents. You know what I'm saying? Many of them do that too. They college educated.
Yeah.
Make all that happen. Keep all the money.
Well, you're giving away 5-10% of your money. You're making 100 million, 10 million, 5 million. That's still bread.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. But I mean, he was with Rockefeller, and even that was a historic thing to have Jay-Z create that firm to then start representing high profile athletes. So I could see him saying, well, I ain't going to a white person from Rockefeller. That ain't gonna happen. But then to identify that his stepmother had the capacity to do the work,
get that
and
make it happen. So I think that's a dope thing.
More power to him. Actually, the athletes of today, I admire these younger gentlemen, these younger men. I think about a dude like LeBron who put all his crew on. Mitch, not Mitch. What's
Maverick.
Maverick Carter? You
I
know,
don't
he
know that.
has his production company. You got
Yeah.
Clutch Sports, you know, with his agent like Rich Paul. Like he
Right.
put all his boys, like they had to put in the work, but they have been rewarded handsomely for their accomplishments, and it remained in the crew. So, like a lot of these younger athletes are doing things like that, man. Like even Steph Curry, his wife has her own little not her own little thing, her own thing with her food stuff. I mean, she's in modeling now. Like I love to see, you know, us multiplying that way.